Okay, here we are. A little quick update. I've received another package of buttons from Adafruit, and I've replaced all the buttons. I think in my attempt to hurry and get this done in a day, I used some braided wire, and braided wire can cause little strands of wire to sort of get all over the place. And I'm gonna take my time and use some solid core wire and measure it out and get it all nice and tight before soldering it up. Okay, so I'll switch back when we get this all wired up, and we'll give it a try. See ya. Okay, nerds, welcome back. I have finished this special project. I have received the new buttons from Adafruit, and I have put them all in. I've pulled out all the old buttons. I believe that I had two buttons go bad, which is kind of rare for them to go bad. And I think what was going on was my soldering job. I was trying to rush this project, and so I used braided wire. See, is this some braided wire? Yeah, this is some braided wire. So braided wire is lots of little small pieces of wire which they braid together. So it's still pretty strong. But the nice thing about braided wire is it's really flexible. So if you need to move the wires around easily, braided wire is the way to go. The problem though is when you're soldering it, if you don't get all the braids tied down, the little braids will start sticking out and possibly short other ends of your switches. And that's what was happening because I was rushing it. So I put in all the new buttons, and this time I did solid core wire, and so it's got a single piece of wire, but it's not very flexible. You have to seriously bend it and measure it and bend it and cut it, but once you do that, you can get some very precise, very clean work. It just takes a lot longer to do. So since I had already blown the deadline of the project, I figured that I'd do a good job and use the solid wire, and so that helped out a lot. So I've got all the buttons in, all wired up. Actually, it's complete. I've glued in the battery pack. I've closed it all up. I got the single switch on the top instead of the volume. So I hit the button, it all lights up, and there's all the buttons going on here. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here's the first button. That's the eye poke sound effect. Again, remember TNT loves doing the Three Stooges. That's the slap. He uses that a lot. You can hold down the button and have a good time with that. Let's see, the third button is, that's when he's stretching through tight spaces. The fourth one is a bunch of hits. The nice thing about this one is it has like 6 or 7 of them, and it plays them at random. So you don't know which one you're gonna get. But you can hold it down. Get a whole bunch of crazy hits. Okay, this one. This is the horn blast, the wah 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 kind of sound. This one is. So this is a ding which he does when someone says a bad word, when he bloops it out. But when he's live, at least I figured he'd have the ding there, so for nostalgic purposes, I guess. Okay, that's not the right one. Am I having a short there? Yeah, I think I'm having a short. I have to check that out. That's the electricity zap. That's the nice dream sequence. And he loves dreamers, doesn't he? And now this is a fun one too. This is a whole bunch of arcade theme songs, and when you push a button, it goes through one at a time. So I got about like 10 theme songs in there for him to try and figure out and guess. So I got to figure out what's going on with this one. This one's shorting with this one. So I got to check that out. But now that I've done it, I'm going to put some artwork on it and send it off to him, and we'll see if he likes it. And whatever I find out, I will post it as an attachment to this video. All right. Hope you enjoyed this project. If you like this channel, please subscribe and check out some of the other projects. And yeah, give me some suggestions if you got some ideas for some projects, even special one-day projects too. All right, thanks.